Hi guys, in this video we will discuss about the definition of the matrix and the how can we find the order of a matrix. Suppose first of all we have to know that what is the definition of matrix. That is, if we consider mn elements, suppose if we consider mn elements and if we rearrange into m rows and m columns, if we rearrange them m into m rows and n columns, that is called the matrix. That is, if we consider mn elements and if we rearrange into m rows and n columns, that is called matrix. Now, by defining the matrix by an example, I will just tell you that basically by the size of the matrix has basically two types. One is rectangular matrix and square matrix. And what is rectangular matrix? That is, the number of the matrix is said to be rectangular when the number of rows and the number of columns are different. And what is square matrix? When the number of rows and the number of columns are same. So now the question is that how can we define the matrix? Okay, so the matrix is basically defined by the capital what? That is, sometimes it's say A, capital B, capital C, whatever you want. And the elements of the matrix is defined by Aij. The element of the matrix is defined by the Aij, and it is said to be that Aij, and it is also defined that m cross n. That means the matrix contains m rows and n columns. M rows and n columns. So that means, suppose if we consider that a matrix like A is equal to Aij 2 cross 3, that means this matrix capital A contains 2 rows and 3 columns. Similarly, sometimes it also written as A2 cross 3. That is also that it contains both are same. Similarly, A3 cross 3, that means the number of rows are here 3 and the number of columns are also 3. So now what is the Aij? Here I is the number of row and j is the number of column. Okay, so now here I am showing you some example of matrix like A2 cross 3, A3 cross 4, A3 cross 3 and A2 cross 2. See here that A2 cross 3, that means it contains 2 rows and 3 columns. Okay, and the element of the matrix are defined by Aij, where I is the number of row and j is the number of column. Okay, so now here I will show you that how can we define the element of the matrix. That is, the A2 cross 3 is defined by like this, that it contains 2 row and 3 columns. See here, the elements of the matrix A2 cross 3 are like A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. See here that this is the element of first row and the first column. This is the element of A12. This is the element of first row, second column. This is the element of first row, third column. A21, that is the element of second row, first column. This is the element of second row and second column, and this is the element of second row and third column. So by matrix we can say that by this way we can say that these are the number of rows, that is 2 rows, and when we go for it by like this 1, 2 and 3, there are 3 columns. So I hope you understand. Similarly, we can construct the A3 cross 4. That means this matrix contains 3 rows and 4 columns. That is, the elements are like this: A11, A12, A13, and A14, A21, A22, A23, A24, and this is A31, A32, A33, A34. Okay, and now this is the A3 cross 4. Similarly, we can also construct the matrix that is A4 cross 3. A4 cross 3 means that contains 4 rows and 3 columns. 4 rows and 3 columns. So how can we construct this type of matrix? That is 4 rows and 3 columns. That is A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33, A41, A42, A43. This is a matrix of 3 rows and 4 columns, and you can surely define it. That is, this is the first row, second row, third row, and fourth row. And this is the first column, this is the second column, and this is the third column. I hope you understand. And now here I will construct and see here that here the number of rows and number of columns are different. So these are the matrices of rectangular matrices. These are the known as rectangular matrices. Okay, and now I will show you that how will you construct the matrix where the rows and columns are same. So here I will consider A3 cross 3. That means the elements are like this of this matrix are A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33, and A2 cross 2, that is A11, A12, A21, A22. See here the number of rows and columns both are same, and see here that here the rows and columns are same. So these matrices are known as the square matrices. These matrices are known as the square matrices, and this type of matrices are known as where row and columns and number of rows and columns are different. That is known as rectangular matrix. And here A4 3 cross 4, this is 3 cross 4, A2 cross 3. These are the known as the order of the matrix. That is, when you have to ask to construct a 3 cross 4 matrix, a matrix whose order is 3 cross 4, that is this type of matrix. And this is a matrix of a square matrix of order 2. And here this is the rectangular matrix of order 3 cross 4. And here you can say, or you can see from here, that these matrices, that is the rectangular matrices that contains the 3 cross 4 matrices, that contains the element, that is, this contains total number of elements are 12. And see here, that is the product of the number of rows and columns. And here this matrix contains the, suppose if we say that the matrix, since here the order are same, we can say the number of rows and columns are same, so we can say that here A is a matrix of order 3 and here A is a matrix of order 2. And for the square matrix contains the n square elements. See here, this is the 3 cross 3 matrix, that is the order 3, and see here this contains total number of elements here 9. 3 square 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and here this is the 2 order matrix, so it contains 2 square element, that is 4, that is 2 square, that is 4 1 2 3 4. So I hope you understand. So thank you for watching the video.